Hello, welcome to another broadcast of Master Investor Company. Glad to be here again on this new year 2023. We are going to make sure you get financial education delivered to your platforms every single day. Master Investor is more than an investment management company, and our mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high quality financial education made simple with lucrative opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. We're going to show you the new rules of money. We're going to help you understand the business principles that work in all economies. Remember, it does not take money to make passive income and become wealthy. It takes knowledge. Knowledge is the new money. Okay, so you're welcome to visit our website, masterinvestor.education. Today's theme is going to be titled How to Build and Acquire Assets Over Cash. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you write them down in the comment section, and we're going to come back and answer those for you. We're going to open a dialogue of any sort of feedback that you have. We're going to answer whatever concerns, whatever questions you may have. Okay, so let's dive into it. I also want to invite you to subscribe to our newsletter. If you're watching this on YouTube, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so that you know when we go live or upload a valuable video that will change your life. If you're listening to this on our podcast, then go ahead and subscribe, share with other people, and make sure you like the video or the podcast if you are learning something from this valuable topic. Okay, and a lot of people tend to think that saving money is the way to become wealthy, and let me help you understand why savers are losers and good debtors are winners. Okay, understanding how money has evolved in the past decades will help you build wealth the right way with the ultra wealthy mindset. You need to have the core values of an ultra wealthy person in order to start receiving passive income. Okay, and I truly believe that we all have a master investor inside of us, and all you have to do is dig down and bring it out by learning financial education every day. Okay, there's never a graduation day when it comes to entrepreneurship and investing. There's always room to grow, and I believe it's like that for everything. Okay, so practice makes improvement, not necessarily perfection like people say all the time. Okay, so why assets over cash? Well, the simple answer is that cash loses value every day. And this happened after 1971, where President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. August 15, 1971. Okay, this year was a big year for money, because from that point on, money became monopoly money, became fiat money, became paper money, became fake money, became an idea backed up by confidence. So if you're saving money, you're saving something that is losing value every single day, because the Federal Reserve banks or the rest is printing money every single day. So the more money is being pumped into our economy, the dollar loses value. And it happens to all currencies in the history of humanity. Okay, usually they always go back to its natural intrinsic value, which is zero. Okay, so you need to understand that money is created with debt today, and now they're not even printing it. They just, it's a digital thing. So as we move forward with technology, you need to understand that the dollar loses its value and assets are more valuable than cash because you can always sell an asset, okay? And an asset usually goes up in value. If you are in the right market, if you have built a successful business, then you can always sell that and acquire a bigger asset, okay? And remember here, Master Investor, rule number one is that we invest for passive income. There are two types of income that you can invest for: capital gains income and passive income. And a lot of people, when I talk to them and they speaking about business and investing, they usually have a view of capital gains. Okay, they're either in the stock market, trading. They're not really investors. They're trading for capital gains, and they're hoping that the market goes up all the time so that they can eventually have some gains on their trades. And usually those people are giving their money away to either a broker or a financial guru, which is a salesperson, which tells them where to invest the money, because those people do not have the financial education necessary that will help, that will allow them to make those financial decisions on their own. And let me tell you something, that usually those people that are telling you where to invest your money are also not making passive income. They're not doing what they preach that they are doing, okay? They're just salespeople, and by having your money invested in the stock market, they earn a commission. So you gotta be careful who you listen to, who you follow. And I always suggest that you invest in your financial education, because that will be the best investment you can ever make, because no one can take that away from you, okay? You will always have the knowledge. And once you apply that knowledge into your life, then you can reap the rewards, which will be passive income. And an asset is something that puts money into your pocket in the form of passive income, even while you're sleeping. Okay, if it's not doing that, if it requires you to put money into it every single month and doesn't give you any money back, then it's a liability. It's not an asset, regardless of who is calling it an asset. Okay, remember that. Know the difference between an asset and liability. Here at Master Investor, we like to keep things super simple, because we know that investing should always be simple. Okay, it can be a complex deal, but if you can't explain it to a 8-year-old kid without him understanding it, then it's probably a bad deal. Okay, so always remember that golden rule. It should be simple. If it doesn't make sense, then you shouldn't do it. And you should always learn how to invest your own money, how to raise capital, how to use debt, how to use OPM, other people's money. So if you have a credit card, or if you can get a loan and you start investing into acquiring passive income through real assets, maybe you get a car wash if you're into certain types of assets, or the question is, what problem do you want to solve in the marketplace? Because a business is always built and acquired to solve a problem in the marketplace. So a lot of investors, they tend to go towards their passions and find what sectors and what type of field or what type of assets they want to be controlling for passive income. Okay, so you can start creating digital assets if you like to write books, if you like to create courses, if you like to. There are many ways you can dive into passive income. Okay, and today, with the technology and the companies that we have available in our fingertips, you can start making passive income using other people's products. If you go to our website, masterinvestor.education, you will find an investor tab. And if you tap on that, you're going to find several different stores. They're digital stores that have products. Okay. And these companies are looking for people like you and I to sell and promote their products through marketing. And remember, marketing is having a sophisticated way to put a product in front of the group of people that want that product. They're ready to buy the product, and you don't have to show your face if you don't want to, right? You're using other people's sales pages, you're using other people's videos, and You just bringing those people into that sales page. When they buy, then the company pays you in the form of passive income. Usually it's a membership. So if they buy the membership every single month, they're paying on it, you're going to start building passive income. Okay. And all you have to do is set up your marketing strategy and you deliver that product in front of those people. And there are many ways where you can find people that want the product. I'm going to show you that on a different video. If you are interested in creating sales on autopilot and start building your passive income, if you have no assets right now, then head over to our website and get one of our digital courses. We have ebooks, we have training, we have live consultations to help you start building your asset column. Okay, so if you go to the all courses tab, you'll find what are the 10 new rules of money to become wealthy, or you can start with the how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on. You can find these ebooks on Amazon. However, if you get it straight through our website, you will have access to your virtual office that we will give you, and there you'll find additional exclusive tools and resources that we add into each digital course. So if you purchase this digital course at a certain price, and throughout the entire year we add in more valuable things and resources and tools into that digital course, like we have been doing, you will always keep the access 100% without paying any additional. If we raise the price or whatnot, you will always have access. Okay, and you can always download the ebook from our digital back office straight to your device, and or you can just keep it inside of your digital back office that will give you access to. Okay, you will always, for a lifetime, will have access to that. Okay, so check it out. Go to our website, MasterInvestor.education. You'll find the link somewhere on the description of this podcast or video, and I hope to see you in one of our digital courses, because they are catered to help you build passive income, okay, and understand how to build true wealth and create more freedom in your life. All right, so let's get back to our topic: how to build and acquire assets over cash. Schools and university tells us that the best way to invest is to follow the herd. But what happens when the herd is moving towards an uncertain fate, right? If, a lot of times they tell you to do something, but what they're telling you is not working, okay? Because times have changed. The school system is built to create two types of people: employees and soldiers, okay? You can look at the mission of the school board by going to Google and enter 1902-1903 Rockefeller Family School Board's mission. Okay, you will learn about the mission. Remember, each business has a mission, and they're there to solve and fulfill that mission. Discover the difference in this post. The best thing one can do is to seek financial education from valid sources like Master Investor and learn to acquire passive income. For example, like in real assets, like real estate controlled by your own companies. There are 5 asset classes, and the important thing is to always invest to build passive income. Rule number 1 of our company is to work to build passive income and make money work hard for you, right? Because majority of population are slave to money. They are working for earn income, and it is okay if you love what you do. Okay, we do need employees, and if you are that type of person, then there's nothing wrong. You can always add more value into your field. So find ways that you can serve more people, and and figure out how you can create more products and services around that field. Okay, but what we want you to understand is that you can also build passive income. If you're working for earned income and you love what you do, you can also on the side can start building passive income, because eventually you maybe want to retire. Okay, and so if you're a person that hates your job, then you should start building passive income by investing capital, investing other people's money, OPM, using debt, using a credit card, learning how to raise capital, learning how to go to a bank and ask them to give you a loan to acquire a property, okay, that is making passive income for the past decades, and you can show them the cash flow analysis. We're going to show you how to do that on a different video, okay? So let's keep this to our topic, why it's important to acquire assets over cash. So you have rule number one of our company. We work to build passive income and make money work hard, because that's what the ultra wealthy do, okay? They don't focus on earn income. They focus on building passive income. And once they got that passive income coming in, then we master the ability to make that money work hard for us. Okay, so do not be a slave to money. Be the master of money. Ensure money is your slave. Okay. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice. Information in this newsletter or in this podcast or video is for educational purpose only. This article is not sponsored or affiliated with tokens, teams, protocols mentioned. It is important to do your own research and never invest what you can't afford to lose. Okay, that's why it's important that you get financial education so that you make those decisions yourself. Okay, you don't want anybody else to be playing with your money. The cage bird and the bat. I find it fascinating that no matter how much time passes, how advanced our technology becomes, there's so much we can learn from the past that is simple and timeless. One story in particular is the cage bird and the bat. The story is short and simple. It focuses on a bird in a cage that only sings at night and stays silent all day. One night, a bat approached the bird's cage and asked it why it only sung at night. The bird replied that when it sang during the day, its beautiful singing voice attracted a human who caught them and caged them. So to be on the safe side, they will only sing at night. This answer perplexed the bat, who is flying freely in the night sky. Finally, the bat said to the bird, "It is not use you're doing that now when you are a prisoner. If only you had done so before you were caught, you might still have been free." This fable teaches us that there is no point in taking precautions when we are already in a crisis. Those actions become useless when we are already trapped. Precautions have to be implemented before the problem happens. We are currently in a global situation that is very quickly moving towards a crisis. We may be caught in the net, but we are not fully in the cage quite yet. All of the bubbles are bursting: the stock market bubble, the housing bubble, and the illusions of wealth based on credit. So in a world where cash and financial systems are failing us, what does that mean? I will share some lessons that I have seen and learned in the journey to building wealth. Crypto and stocks are fluid. Hard assets are long-term. Anything we intend to buy low and sell high for capital gains is a fluid investment. We watch it, babysit, and determine carefully entry and exit positions. And in general, we look to profit off the supply and demand value of both crypto and stocks. And even in real estate, some people acquire a home, they invest $20,000, $100,000, they fix it up, and then they sell it for a profit. They are volatile to hold long term. Some are less volatile than others, but the long term does not always mean bigger or better profit with these assets. Because as a master investor, you should know that the market goes up and down. Okay, that's why we do not predict the market here at Master Investor. We help you understand financial education so that you prepare for any type of market. Okay, because we understand it goes up and down, so we don't want to be relying on markets that we don't control. This is a concept I want to be very careful in discussing because it does branch into the financial advice territory, and that is not really what I intend for my writing to be about or our videos. I want to have our articles and videos to be informative and educational and provide possible ways to avoid the pitfalls that can be experienced in crypto and in the world of low risk investing in general. Chasing purchasing power is better than chasing money. I want to stay on the topic because time is of the essence. Now more than ever, I personally feel it is invaluable to have assets versus having cash. Assets can always be sold or used to obtain or acquire cash, but holding cash itself is quickly losing value in the environment. We also recommend that you always invest for passive income rather than capital gains. So even when you are in the stock market, you can invest for passive income by getting dividends and other ways you can actively get cash flow from the stocks. Okay. We have on our ebook a section dedicated to getting cash flow from the stock market on the how to build cash flow with the internet, turn passive income on digital course. Okay. Conversely, when you invest for passive income, you can always get capital gains if you ever decide to sell your assets for a bigger and more profitable asset. However, if you invest for capital gains income, then you usually only get that and not passive income. That is why here in our company, we focus to help others to invest for passive income and make money work hard by acquiring more cash flow and assets. In addition, we only recommend you get stocks if they are for passive income. In other words, if the stocks are paying dividends to the different advanced strategies that you and our team can execute successfully. But if you are buying stocks because you are listening to someone telling you to buy stock and hold it, then we do not recommend it, as it is a poor strategy because you have to buy, hold, and pray that the market will go up for you to ever make any capital gains from it. And that is too risky for a master investor. The more financial education you have, the more you will be able to lower any sort of risk, and you will be able to calculate specifically how fast you will get passive income. You will be able to understand the entire process with clarity. And that's what it's all about, is that you get equipped with financial education so that you make those decisions yourself. You're not listening to the guru. You're saying, hey, this car wash over here is been making $10,000 after expenses every single month. Okay. It's worth it because the numbers, I'm getting a loan for this, is going to be able to pay the debt services. And after everybody's pay, if I improve this, if I do this, it's going to even increase the cash flow to 15,000. Okay. So the numbers do not lie. The financial statement does not lie. And that's why the ability to read financial statements is the foundation of wealth. People who are in the business of taking stocks are traders and not really inside investors, aka master investors. Financial education is your GPS to build passive income and operate like the ultra wealthy do. And as much financial education will make a master investor, aka inside investor. And that's what you need to start building, is your financial education, right? Build that foundation, build a solid foundation, get to expand your vocabulary regarding business so that you can communicate with different experts in the field of money, business, and investing. Remember that investing is all about business. That's why here at Master Investor, we're going to be speaking about business all the time, because you cannot have investing without doing business. There are different types of investors, which we have shown the different types on other articles. And inside of our ebooks, we also explain the different investors. We recommend you that you strive to be an inside investor, okay? That is the person that knows how to build and acquire assets with OPM, okay, with other people's money. And it's the best type of investor because you don't need money to make passive income. You will need knowledge. So there's no reason to have an excuse that says you can't become rich because you don't have any money. No. Remember, words are the most powerful tools humans ever created. So be careful what you say. Be careful what you project out there. This new year, 2023, should be all about improving yourself as a person, have self-development, and also have financial education close to you every single day. And you can do that right here on our channel. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you give us the like button, leave a comment, share with other people. It will help us grow together. Okay. I have an image that you can see is the inflation calculator. Okay, it shows you in 2021 how much will cost and the difference between a year apart and what inflation can do to something. So the image above is from the website. I put the website usinflationcalculator.com, and I place in that if I buy an item in 2021, how much would I pay for that same item now? This is less than 1 year's time, and we are close to almost a 10% cumulative rate of inflation. If we go back to 2018, pre-COVID, an item purchased for $100 will cost $117.99 today in 2022. Well, now we're 2023. That is a cumulative rate of inflation by 18%. For those who blame the pandemic alone for what is economically taking place, if I compare 2015 to 2018 before the pandemic, if I purchase an item for $100 in 2015, that same item will cost $105.94 in 2018. This is still significant increase in inflation in the span of only 3 years. I strongly feel that the time to act is now. The best investment one can make is in financial education and applying that into one's life through investing for passive income among the 5 asset classes that exist. Okay, and why it's important to diversify in more than just one asset class. Okay, when we speak about diversification, you want to understand that there are 5 different asset classes that you can go into to invest for passive income. And you need to be educated, okay, financially educated to do this successfully. Start with one asset. Once you have that going, then you can look at other asset classes. But it's important that you start building your wealth and diversify among the 5 different asset classes because it will help you hedge for inflation, right? And also protects you from any economy crashes. And we understand that the economy will go up and down, okay? So we want to be prepared for any type of economy. Learning how to put a team together and growing wealth takes practice, but anyone who has the will to do it will accomplish such rewarding goal. The biggest revelation that we are never taught in school is that the only valuable assets are the ones that cannot be created by the federal government. Anything a government can create eventually becomes devalued over time. This is apparent throughout history when we analyze how many currencies have come and gone over the course of time. The Federal Reserve runs the printing presses, and today the printing presses are becoming all digital. They can print up money and put it in circulation. This lowers the value of the dollars in circulation because it raises the supply and decreases the relative value of each unit of money. That is why money should always keep moving from asset to asset in order to maintain its value. And the reason why we always say the most important words of business and investing are cash flow. Okay, assets not created by the Fed. One way to protect yourself from the continued devaluation of fiat currencies is to diversify into assets that are not controlled by the Federal Reserve. Crypto and cash can be used as vehicles in order to acquire more assets, and assets are more valuable than their cash price point. Precious metals, gold and silver, crypto, a form of currency that can be used outside of the financial system. Privacy-based tokens, Bitcoin, and tradable assets-backed tokens. Land, to use, lease, or with a home property included. Livestock, edible plants, fruit trees, provides food and or a source of income. Cash generating or money budgeting, personal knowledge and skills. The first steps starts with undoing the educational financial programming we have been conditioned to follow at schools. Building wealth and breaking free from the rat race takes financial education and application of the knowledge we have available. According to a nationwide survey conducted by Gold IRA Guide and published on May 4, 2022, Americans had done nothing to combat inflation in their investment strategies. The incorrect methods we have been taught for investing are so deep in our psyche that even in a crisis, most cannot or will not break from the patterns they have been trained to follow. And unfortunately, those people end up losing their hard-earned income, okay, which they're given to these fake assets, the 401k assets, the mutual funds, the CDs, and all of this that is there are a bunch of fake vehicles, okay, that only takes your money away. You need to get financially educated and start making your money work hard for you by you incorporating a company, by you building your own brand, acquiring an asset, learning how to build a business, partnering up with other people's businesses, and start building passive income that you can control 100%. Okay, avoiding the cage. I have spent my entire life always thinking about the future me, companies, and others. The me 10 years from now, who will look back and judge the decisions I am currently making. Just as the bat told the bird that if it has sung at night before it was caught, it will still be free. I too seek those same precautionary actions, and I recommend you also begin to think ahead by planning a better future. I am grateful for the assets that I have now and the knowledge that I continue to seek. There are so many timeless lessons that were born from people who sat and thought. They allowed themselves to develop their minds and their creativity and breathe it into life through words and actions. I value each person who reads these articles, and Master Investors Company writes with a sense of urgency because I feel so strongly that we are heading into more challenging times than we are already facing. Everything is moving faster, and the ability to adapt needs to be on point. We must be flexible and ready to learn the new, and at the same time keeping what works from the old ways. The texts and courses we have been taught in school and universities tells us that the best way to invest is to follow the herd. But what happens when the herd is crumbling? What happens when it does not work and they're moving towards an uncertain fate? We can either get trampled or we can break out of the trained patterns and find a better way. Here at Master Investor, we're going to give you the better way. We're going to give you the financial education, and we're going to help you see opportunities when others are panicking because the economy are crashing and all they did was put their money and gave their money away into fake assets. We're going to show you the difference between an asset and liability. You're going to be able to read financial statements. You're going to expand your business vocabulary. You're going to become a better communicator and understand how to do business with the ultra wealthy mindset. That is why we have created a financial education branch from Master Investors Investment Management Company to help the people who are ready to take massive action and to getting ahead financially like the ultra rich. The net is drawn, but we are not in the cage yet. We can be free, and now is the time for us to formulate our plans. Remember that an entrepreneur's number one job is to learn how to raise capital. And the number one skill is to learn how to sell without selling. Okay. So get our ebook to start building cash flow with the internet. You can go to our website. You just find it on the courses and sign up, right? You can also read these free articles, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter. That way you get communications from us, and you will never miss a free, valuable, organized article that will change your life. Okay. You can find all the information on our main website, and I hope to see you in one of our events and one of our seminars that we're putting together this year. And I want to hear your story be the one that is like your life completely changed because you learned the new rules of money. You are taking massive action. You're actually getting passive income today. You don't need to wait years to get passive income, okay? Get that out of your head. If you've been taught that, you can actually build a successful business that produces passive income today. You can actually get started right now, okay? You don't need to build products. If you don't want to build products, if you want to get to the passive income fast, then go to our investor tab and find a product in one of these stores and start building your passive income, start collecting emails and names of potential clients and learn how to communicate with them on autopilot. We have all the training on this, but just get started right now. Take massive action. If you're watching this, make sure that you make it happen, okay? Because you can. All right, so that's it for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Remember, money is created with debt. Today, money is not backed up by gold. That's why savers are losers and good debtors are winners. Okay, learn how to utilize debt to invest for passive income. And there are two types of income that we can invest for. Number one, capital gains income. And number two, passive income. Here at Master Investor, rule number one is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate your business. Bye for now.